Currently, in the literature, different meanings are attributed to the terms insertion, integration, and inclusion. The term inclusion goes beyond them and includes them all. Initially, the term insertion was referred to the disabled in the common school. This term refers to an addictive process on the basis of which an additional subject is added to a group, with the implied intention of making sure that this subject is somehow able to adapt to the functioning of the rest of the group. Insertion takes the form of a coexistence in the same physical place. It does not place interest in the quality of relational exchanges between the subjects. This philosophy, in a presumed socialization, has led for a long time to identify the fundamental, if not exclusive, objective of the presence of the different in the classroom, to the point of treating socialization as an objective capable of justifying the inclusion itself. The pupil did not learn, but he socialized, and that is enough. Instead, if we speak of integration, we refer to a two-way relationship between the integrated subject and the integrating group. The integrated subject receives from the group and in turn gives something to the group itself. Integration presupposes the fact that the different pupil earns something in the context of the normal ones, but in turn the classmates also have something to receive. In fact, contact with a peer characterized by a different functioning engages the peers in a highly stimulating cognitive and empathic effort from different points of view, certainly enriching. In recent years, the traditional word integration has been gradually replaced by that of inclusion. This is not a simple variation, but a reference to very different educational scenarios. In other words, the goal must not be to include students in the class, thus replacing only the term integration with a more captivating one, but to make contexts, methods and attitudes inclusive for everyone. The concept of inclusion poses new challenges to the school, inviting it to rethink itself deeply. In contrast to this, the picture that often emerges is that of a naive vision, which tends to identify inclusion with a question of good heart, in which it is a question of being physically close to the disabled person, keeping him in the same classroom, working together by cooperating in a sort of imaginary emotional harmony. In fact, the principles of inclusion easily find broad consensus, but the difficulties begin in the school context. It is difficult to find the organizational and methodological didactic procedures that are necessary for a real concretization of the principles. Moreover, the promotion of a true practice of inclusion is not adequately supported by an applied research system capable of validating aims, procedures and results.